guys, it's Riku Keyblade Master, and I'm gonna come at you guys with a unboxing video, but unfortunately, the thing that I wanted to unbox that my friend got me didn't come in yet, so I'm stuck unboxing something else that I already told you guys about. So, without further ado, let's just jump into this. Here we go. For those of you who are not familiar with the Kingdom Hearts series, here's the cover to this box here. And what these things essentially are, let's take a look. Oh, if I can get the fucking thing open. There we go. Oh, mother of... Let's get this thing out of here. Set the box there right quick. And here we go. Here you can see a different array of Keyblades that are essentially what I found out are necklace charms. My sister got these all the way back when she was in Mississippi for me. Let's see, we've got here, this particular first one, we have the Ultimate Weapon for Kingdom Hearts 1. We have the, in slot number 2, we have what looks to be, well, they're not exactly different colors, they're all the same, so you can either classify this as the Kingdom Key or the Kingdom Key D. The Ultimate Weapon, here, let's go back, is wielded by Sora after a bunch of synthesizing in Kingdom Hearts 1, which is a pain in the ass. I still don't have the Ultimate Weapon. The Keyblade, the Kingdom Key or the Kingdom Key D, has 2 wielders. Well, 3 now, because, the third wielder I will get to in a second. The first wielder, the wielder of the Kingdom Key D, is none other than His Majesty King Mickey. Now, the other wielder, which has wielded the Kingdom Key from the start, is Sora. He was a young, quick-witted 14-year-old boy at the start of the series, and now I believe at the time of Kingdom Hearts 2, I want to say he's either 15 or 16, and Riku's got to be like 17 at this point. But anyway, let's just move on. The other wielder of the Kingdom Key actually ended up being Riku at the end of Dream Drop Distance. Now let's see what else we have. This third Keyblade here looks like, actually no, never mind, this Keyblade, the third one, actually looks more like it would have been the Ultimate Weapon. The first one that I mentioned before, is the Star Seeker. Now, why do I say that's the Star Seeker? Because, I mean, come on, you guys know what the Star Seeker pretty much... Oh, no. No. The first one is the Ultimate Weapon. Second one is the Kingdom Key or Kingdom Key D. Third one is... actually, I don't know entirely what it looks like, because I haven't played Kingdom Hearts 1 in a long time. Now, the fourth Keyblade here that you see in this slot, you have the, it looks like Kairi's Keyblade, Destiny's Embrace, which was also first wielded actually by Aqua in Birth by Sleep as one of the Keyblades that you could equip. The next one here The next one's a no-brainer. This one is obviously 3 wishes from Aladdin. And I believe you get this in Kingdom Hearts 1 after completing Aladdin. Like I said, this, actually, a lot of these different Keyblades are from Kingdom Hearts 1, but I'm just explaining the different chronologics to them. This next Keyblade here looks like Bond of Flame, which you get from Axel in Kingdom Hearts 2. Like, see how they got this, like, red sort of ropey thing or barry thing? It looks more like a chakram at the end, which is actually Axel's weapons. You get that at the end of Kingdom Hearts 2 by defeating a bunch of nobodies, and Axel does this Kamehameha attack, basically, and he ends up doing, like, risking his entire fucking being to save you and whatnot. This one here, this next one looks like Oathkeeper. Now, if you guys don't entirely know what Oathkeeper is, then I have no idea where you've been, but for newcomers to the series, I will explain. Oathkeeper you get in Kingdom Hearts 1 after a cutscene with Kairi. In number 2, however, I think you get it from, oh god, where the hell do you get it? One of the visits to Twilight Town, I know that much. And then this last one here, actually no, I fucking got it wrong. This last one actually looks more like the Destiny's Embrace. And then this one, and then the one that I considered the Destiny's Embrace before, actually looks more like, actually, no, that looks more, this last one looks sort of similar to Oblivion. I honestly don't know, but it looks kind of sort of similar to Oblivion. I don't know. If anyone knows in the comments section, please label each name of these Keyblades if you know, besides the ones that I did get right, which was obviously the Kingdom Key, and the Bond of Flame. I got that right, because obviously the Bond of Flame had this fucking red thing on it, so it's obvious that this thing with the red has to be the Bond of Flame. But yeah, pretty much. And like I stated before, here's the front side of the case that it came in. You know, it's got Goofy, a Soldier Heartless. Yeah, Halloween Town Goofy, a Soldier Heartless, straight up badass Goofy looking Goofy. Sora, obviously, he's sitting on the thing. Donald, Riku, and then for some reason Waka. Yeah, I don't know why they could have picked any sort of Final Fantasy character here. Waka's not a bad character, I will tell you that. And for those of you who don't know, if you're interested in the voice acting aspect of this particular series, Goofy, I forget who he's played by. Sora is played by Haley Joel Osment, which, can't fucking sing for the life of him. Wakka is actually played by a person who played in both animated cartoons, Adventure Time and Futurama. You may know him from Adventure Time as Jake the dog, and you may know him from Futurama as Bender, the robot that's always with Fry and the others. Yeah. And interesting anecdote. Speaking of Jim DiMaggio, both characters actually appeared in Futurama. At one point, I guess Jake and Finn end up appearing in some sort of dungeon in one episode, and then there's Bender. So let's move on. Last but not least, like I said, I forget who Goofy's played by. Last but not least, we have Riku, who is played by none other than David Gallagher. If you don't know who he is, let me give you a bit of a background story on him. He was casted... Let me put this back in the box. He played in this show known as Seventh Heaven years ago. Fuck, how do I get it back in? Hold on. Fuck this. Alright. He played on a show that was known as Seventh Heaven years ago. And, they noticed, I guess somebody from Square Enix watched his show, either Square Enix or Disney, watched an episode of Seventh Heaven, or kept up with the show, and noticed that there was one particular episode where he did something that was kind of dark, and they're like, hey, we need someone to voice a character for this series that we're working on for Kingdom Hearts. And David Gallagher said yes, and interestingly enough, he started his voice acting career at the age of 17. That's right. When he was almost an adult, that's when he started his voice acting career. God, why can't I remember who played Goofy? That's gonna fucking bug me now. But yeah, that concludes this unboxing video for today. Until next time, I've been Riku Keyblade Master. Comment, rate, subscribe to become a Keyblade wielder, and stay awesome.